Welcome to Saturday, Coffee Doug here. This week I'm going to review a movie. I don't have the DVD on me because I actually DVR'd it around the Halloween season. Night of the Demons, made in 2010. It's the remake of the 80s version. There was an 80s version of Night of the Demons that spawned like 2 sequels. Kind of a lesser known horror franchise, but a lot of big horror fans know about it. I kind of remember seeing the old ones back in the 80s, but not really. I knew the cover of the VHS, to be honest with you. This demon-looking lady. About a bunch of kids get trapped in a mansion, and there's a demon in there. That's all I really knew, and that's what the remake was about. I found it on Showtime or something. It's still probably on there, but it stars Shannon, Elizabeth, Edward Furlong, Monica Keena, which many people remember her from Freddy vs. Jason. So she's like one of the main stars. They get a group of people, they all get locked in this mansion, and there is a demon in there. And the demon, the basic overall plot is this demon wants to resurrect its demon friends, and to do that, they really throw in a lot of sex. Like, it's got to have sex with certain people. And it gets a little confusing and very far-fetched. I don't know if the original is like that. I don't know if it's as much about sex and being in love with the other person and things like that that this one gets into. So it's hard for me to compare, but that was a weird twist for me that there was so much sex in it. But otherwise, it's not a movie that should have ever been in theaters, in my opinion. It seems, they had cool special effects, but it did seem kind of low budget. The acting was alright. It's a great horror movie if it's like made for TV. Like even made for Showtime or something like that. Like, I don't want to say a regular network because there is a few versions out there, apparently, of this movie, and one of them is not rated R. It's unrated from what I've been told, but it's not. It's less gore and less graphic material. So you definitely want to go with the rated R version, from what I understand, that it has the most stuff. A lot of people know Night of the Demons, whether it's the original or this one, as having the famous nipple scene. There is a chick, Dora Baird. I just remember her being one of the first people from Wedding Crashers, the first chicks that Owen Wilson sleeps with. Smoking hot chick. She has a really cool scene in this. It's the nipple scene. A lot of horror fans know what that is. I'm not going to elaborate on it, but just watch it. It's fucking disturbing. The group gets into this battle with these demons, and they got to figure out how to stay alive in this mansion all the way until the sun comes up. They can't get off the grounds, and some of them definitely try to no avail. And they get in, I don't know, some of the plot lines have holes in them, and it's just kind of, you know what I'm talking about. It's a horror movie. It's classic, cheesy, tongue-in-cheek horror. So, I shouldn't say tongue-in-cheek. I don't know that they were always trying to make fun. But sometimes it kind of turned out that way. I recommend seeing it. I think some of the actors and actresses in it did a great job. I thought Shannon Elizabeth really did play a cool character. She gets to play good girl and gets to play a monster, and she gets to jump around, and that was awesome. And Monica Keena, or Keenan, I want to say it's Keena, she needs to go to more comic book and horror movie conventions, in my opinion, and she just needs to make her career horror. I'm sure she's a good actress and other stuff, but she was just cool in this movie, and with being Freddy vs. Jason, I could see her doing a lot more and just elaborating on that, being a true scream queen. That was my particular take on it, but I highly recommend seeing this movie if it's on TV on late at night or something. I wouldn't say go purchase it or anything like that. Night of the Demons. Let me know what you think of it. Watch the rated R version. And until next time, I'm Coffee Doug.